There's a warm tropical island in a blue sparkling sea, and a happy sailor and friends who call it their home. And you think with sun and a sandy beach, what a perfect life it would be. But you'll have to see for yourself the places they roam. Hey-oh, 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 to some far corner of the world, they're on their way. Hey-oh, 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 you'll find them everywhere. Adventures calling their names. Hey-oh, 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 to some far corner of the world, they're on their way. Yeah, on their way.
Situation to be in.
Hurry, Cokie! AJ's waiting for us. Hey, wait for me! We're coming, AJ! Hey, wait a minute. Did I see what I think I saw? What happened, Oscar?
Yes, Oscar. I can't wait to hear the explanation for this. It's a spaghetti noodle.
What do you call that new recipe, Oscar?
Spaghetti a la Oscar. I guess I got a little too wrapped up on my work.
Are you guys coming or aren't you? I have something to show you down on the beach. Come on!
We're coming, AJ. We got delayed by an Oscar emergency.
Maybe you should stick to making cheeseburgers, Oscar.
Go ahead and laugh. I sweat and slave over a hot stove till my feathers wilt, but do I get any appreciation from anyone? No.
Say, why don't you take a little break, Oscar? Let's go down to the beach and see what AJ's so excited about. Come on, it sounds like fun.
Ladies and gentlemen, be prepared to be surprised and amazed. I have called you here for the unveiling of my latest and perhaps my greatest invention. I call it AJ's amazing flying contraption.
Oh boy, I can't wait to see this.
Ta-da!
Gosh, will it really fly?
You gotta be kidding, Mariana. That thing won't fly.
Stop laughing, Oscar. You'll feel pretty silly if it works.
All right, AJ, show us.
If I may remind you, Oscar, everybody made fun of the Wright brothers, too. But they had the last laugh, and so will I.
Be careful, AJ. Don't fall.
Let history record that this was the date of AJ's first flight. All right, is everybody ready?
Ready, AJ, but be careful.
I can't wait to see the look on Oscar's face when I fly better than he can.
Look! I think it's gonna work. It is! He's flying!
Hooray for AJ!
I'll buzz him and give him a thrill.
Way to go! You...
Stop showing off, AJ. Watch where you're going or you're gonna find yourself in real trouble.
Uh-oh! Gotta pull up fast! Oh no! He's gonna crash!
Hey, where'd he go? He's gone! He disappeared.
No, there he is! He's okay!
Oh no! I've lost control! I'm gonna crash! All right, I've got her under control now. I'll just glide back to the island and take her in for a landing. Oh no!
Are you all right, AJ?
Yeah, I'm okay, but my flying contraption is ruined.
If you really want to fly, you'll have to grow some feathers.
It isn't funny. You're looking at a shattered dream.
I'm sorry, AJ. I didn't mean to hurt your feelings, but people just shouldn't try to fly. They're not designed for it.
There he is!
He looks okay.
Well now, We have to give you credit for a good try anyhow.
Thanks.
Try to look at it this way, AJ. I can't swim and fish can't walk. Still, we all managed to get along fine.
I can do anything if I try hard enough.
A lot of wise men have tried, but all of them have failed.
Including Leonardo da Vinci, the greatest inventor of all time.
And he was a genius, a brilliant man, a great painter, sculptor, mechanical engineer, but even the great Da Vinci couldn't come up with a flying machine that worked, no matter how hard he tried. Luckily, I was able to help him out.
Are you saying the great Da Vinci needed help from you? What a fibber!
I'm not fibbing, Mariana, but you don't have to take my word for it because I know how I can prove it. Come on. We'll go see Grandma Tadpole. She'll help me prove my story.
There's nothing I hate worse than house cleaning. How does all this water get so dusty? Huh. Whoever it is, wipe your feet.
Hello, pizza delivery.
I didn't order any pizza.
Pizza delivery, open up.
Go away, kid. You have the wrong address. I don't even like pizza.
Well, isn't this the residence of Grandma Tadpole?
How many other people do you know who are living in a cave? Of course.
I have a large anchovy pizza for you.
Is that you, Carlos? You're a real comedian, aren't you?
Hi, Grandma! Hi, Grandma. Are you sure you didn't order a pizza? Hey, you look angry. Oh, what's wrong? You can take a little joke, can't you?
Yes. Only you know I'm on a diet, and your little joke has got me hungry.
We need to borrow a boat, Grandma.
You have to have a good reason, AJ. You can't just go sailing around for the fun of it. After all, it isn't just a recreational vehicle.
We want to use it for educational purposes. I want to take the kids to Italy to meet someone. Leonardo. You know, the great Da Vinci.
Leonardo da Vinci? Well, all right. That will be educational.
When I told the kids he was an old friend of mine, they didn't believe me. So I want them to see for themselves.
I don't want to get involved with your story, Carlos. But I do want the kids to meet the great Da Vinci. You can use this boat.
It looks like a giant pizza.
That's because we're going to Italy.
Hey, look, it's a blank canvas.
Aha! You'd like something, wouldn't you?
I like a painting by the great Leonardo. In oil. I've always wanted an original painting, and I just happen to have a photograph here that he can copy from. It's an old photo. I was younger and thinner then.
Oh, let me see. Yeah, I think Leonardo will be inspired by this, Grandma.
But if he prefers, I'd be willing to come and model for him in person.
You want to scare the poor guy? I wouldn't, so hey, what are you doing?
What do you know about art, Oscar?
I may not know much about art, Grandma, but I know a nightmare when I see one.
If you keep on insulting me, I'll show you a nightmare that'll curl your feathers, young bird. Oh, be grateful I didn't vacuum you up with the rest of the litter. Don't forget to tell Leonardo that I'm available to model for him.
I will, Grandma.
And be sure to tell him I'm single.
Right.
Goodbye.
Hey, look at what you've done to my fruit stand. What's the matter for kids of these days? They got no respect.
Remember to pay for that fruit before we go home.
Who goes there?
Whoa!
Well, here we are.
It's Leonardo's studio. Look at all of his inventions.
There's a model submarine. Gosh, I can't wait to meet him.
He was interested in everything. Here's a sketch of the human anatomy.
Wow, totally cool.
Where is it? Where is it? Where's that fantastic machine? Oh, there it is. I must see you come through my door, and I'm a runner to catch up. It's a fantastical. I will never see anybody flying a pizza pie so fast. I don't know how in the world you do it, but I'm gonna figure it out. You can bet on that. Yep.
Pleased to meet you, Mr. Da Vinci.
How you making the bird talk?
He's a parrot, Mr. Da Vinci.
Really? I thought it was a new invention. Ha! Hey, careful there, son.
I've seen pictures of this, but I can't remember what it
Oh,
is.
don't mess around with that.
Yeah, I remember now. You invented the first machine gun, right?
I don't know what you're talking about, kid. This is an automatic massaging machine. It's for people who got a bad back or achy muscles. Here, sit down and I'm gonna give you a free back rub to demonstrate how it works.
Okay, but go easy, because I'm ticklish. Whoa. Okay, I get the idea. You can stop now.
It's a terrific for relaxation.
Hey, come on, have mercy. What's happening? Whoa.
Man, I still gotta solve one little problem. I gotta figure out how I can make it work for more than one massage.
Leonardo,
What do you want? Can't you see I'm busy?
you're going to jail immediately. Here's the warrant. You can read it on the way. Don't give me any trouble, sir. Now come along.
Oh, no.
I repeat, Leonardo, you're under arrest. Now come along peacefully.
You're gonna be in a lot of trouble, Sonny. I got a connections. The chief of police is my best friend.
I wouldn't count on that, Leo. The chief of police has been furious with you ever since that automatic shoelace machine you sold him broke both of his ankles.
What did Mr. Da Vinci do wrong? What are the charges?
He hasn't paid the rent on this place for 6 months.
Precisely.
Mm-hmm.
That man is destroying my property.
Well, that wasn't his fault, ma'am. It was an accident.
I wouldn't argue with that.
Boy, she's a real sweetheart, isn't she? Well, what are you going to do about it?
Well, I'm gonna fix it for you. Yeah, I'm working on a new invention. It's a door repairing machine, and it's...
This man is impossible, ma'am.
He
Whoa,
isn't
now.
going to quit until he's destroyed everything in the whole building. The man is insane, I tell you, and before he's through, he's going to drive me insane as well. Working on his crazy inventions all night, keeping the neighbors awake. Oh, I don't know why I put up with it as long as I have, especially when he hasn't paid me a penny of the rent he owes me. I want him arrested right now.
All things considered, I think you'd be safer in jail. Don't you agree, Leonardo?
Arrest him right now.
Please be calm. Leonardo da Vinci, you're under arrest. I'm taking you to prison.
Well, that won't solve your problem, madam. You still need a new door. Now you're gonna have to buy it yourself, and that'll be expensive.
I just want to prevent him from doing any further damage. He owes me a fortune already.
It's a shame that this had to happen just when Leonardo was about to come into a tremendous amount of money.
Well, now that would make a difference, wouldn't it? Oh, yes.
Oh, I think it was supposed to be a secret. I better shut up.
I have a right to know about it. Tell me.
Well, if you insist. It just so happens that by this time tomorrow, Leonardo da Vinci is going to become the most famous man in this entire country. As a matter of fact, his name is going to go down in history as the greatest inventor of all time.
No, impossible.
You don't have to believe me, of course, but think about what it might mean if I'm right. He'd not only be able to buy you a new door, he'd also be able to pay you the entire 6 months back rent he owes you. What difference could one day possibly make?
Wait! Bring him back here, officer! Come back here! Officer, wait a moment!
What?
Come back here!
Hey, watch out!
Take to me, officer!
I've changed my mind about having him arrested, officer. You see, I'm not such a heartless person as you might think, and I've decided perhaps I was being a bit hasty about this whole matter, so...
Look, madam, I'm a very busy man, and I don't have time for a lot of...
Listen, I'm dropping charges, so don't give me any problems about it.
All right, I'm not going to argue with you. I don't want anything more to do with this mess.
Now listen to me. I'm going to give you one more day. One day. If you aren't rich and famous by tomorrow, that's it.
I'm going to be rich and famous by tomorrow? How am I going to do that? I might as well go to jail and forget about it.
Don't worry, we're going to help you, Mr. Da Vinci. Just leave everything to us.
Relax, Leonardo. If we work as a team, we can solve this problem overnight.
Now just stop and think for a moment. Which one of your inventions would you say is closest to being finished?
This one up here looks done already.
That's supposed to be a flying machine. I was crazy to think it would ever work.
You're just giving up too soon. First, you got to figure out how I can fly. Once you understand how nature does it, then you can try to copy it. What do you think?
Look, you've got a perfectly constructed flying machine here, sturdy but lightweight, streamlined and flexible, beautifully balanced.
Let me get a closer look. I must see how the wind blowing over your wings can make you go up. The feathers are perfectly aligned to direct the flow of the wind. It's a beautiful.
Come on, you're making me blush.
I'm beginning to understand aerodynamics now. It's clear to me now. I understand. At last, I know the secret of a flight. I think it'll work.
Leonardo, my man, all we gotta do now is put that machine together. Now it's ready for a test flight.
And if this thing don't fly, all of you can come and visit me in prison.
How can we make sure a big crowd will show up for the test flight of Leonardo's flying machine?
You don't have to worry about that. I put Oscar in charge of the publicity.
If they only had television, we could run a bunch of commercials.
Television? What's that?
Later, Leo. Extra, extra, read all about it. The great Leonardo da Vinci has invented a flying machine. Everybody, hurry to Leonardo's workshop to see the big demonstration.
So? Hey.
Just think, Koki, we helped to make this moment in history possible. But what if that flying machine doesn't work?
Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen. I'm like to have your attention up here, please. I'm gonna show you something like you've never seen before.
He reminds me of you when you tested your flying contraption. Let's just hope this one works better.
Here it is, ladies and gentlemen. Leonardo's a flying machine. Ta-da! That's a pretty good, huh?
Oh, man, I'm glad I'm not going up in that thing. I just discovered I have a fear of flying.
When you see this, you're gonna think somebody's repealed the law of gravity. You're gonna laugh out of the other side of your face, because I'm gonna fly up over your head. Here we go.
Go for the gold, Leonardo!
Go like a butterfly. No, like a bird.
Look at me! I'm flying! Mamma mia, I got a big trouble now!
Uh-oh! Head for the water, Leonardo!
What water? I guess it's too late to invent the parachute! Call 911!
You kids take cover. This is going to take perfect timing and a lot of luck.
I don't even have a seatbelt! I hope nobody wants an encore!
He's a menace to the community. We should run him out of town.
You're absolutely right.
I don't blame them. The only thing I'm really succeed at is a failure.
That's the last try. Leonardo's got to go.
Oh, no!
Get him!
Hurry, Leonardo.
Give me a hand, you guys. They're going to break down the door.
Stay right there, Carlos. Don't don't move an inch. I got an inspiration. You've got a beautiful smile. You know that? I don't know if anybody ever told you this before, but you got the kind of face that really ought to be in the pictures. I'm gonna paint you right now. Sit up here. Let's see. I want to get your best side. Turn around here. You got the kind of face I've wanted to paint all of my life.
Come on in there and give yourself up, Da Vinci.
I'm gonna make you the most famous model in the world, Carlos. You're gonna be my big masterpiece. Now come on over here.
We're gonna put you in a jail and throw away the key.
I hope I can capture that magic smile. Now don't move an inch. That's so perfect.
Take your time, Leonardo. Try to stay within the lines now.
Look at this way. Maybe we try head a little higher like this? No, like this. Yeah, that's beautiful. Everybody's gonna wonder what you're smiling about. It's gonna be a big mystery. That's not bad, huh?
It's a masterpiece! A masterpiece!
What are we going to tell Grandma Tadpole? We used the canvas she gave us for her portrait. She's going to be very angry when she finds out about this.
Bravo, Leonardo, bravo!
But he's got a good fellow, but he's a...
Hi, Leonardo. That was my canvas that you used to paint your portrait of Carlos on, and I want you to know how honored I feel to be part of history, to think that I made a contribution to a real masterpiece. Now, let's talk about my portrait.
Take a little trip with me. Back to the island blue until we're off to somewhere new. Around the world in empty dreams. Things aren't always what they seem in the past. Or anywhere. Just ask Carlos, he's been there. Land, sea, or outer space. You'll come back with a smile on your face.
Take a little trip around the world in 18 dreams.
With the woman.
Take a little trip around the world in 18 dreams.
Here's a little tip. Come take a little trip, man.
Take a little trip around the world in 18 dreams.
He's the woman.